Hello and welcome to Great Grizzlies Wet Pandas.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that one.
I hadn't done these shit in a while.
Good morning, Vietnam!
How are y'all doing? Oh no.
I'm doing good.
We need to influence the chart ratings and then get kicked off the air.
Influence the chart rating?
Yeah.
Explain what you mean by that.
Happened in New Zealand. Bunch of radio hosts basically wanted to get Toto's Africa in the charts, and it worked, and they got kicked off the air. I think it was Africa. I know it was New Zealand.
That's not fair. If people are listening to it, it should be higher up in the charts, you know?
Yeah, but it was influencing the actual. If they were doing it off their own back, then that would be fine. They can't really stop it. But it was
was it public radio?
public radio.
I see.
Yeah.
That's your tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Pepsi. Not sponsored. I just fucking love it.
Good drinky.
Right. So, if I was actually on the radio, I could get done for advertising something that we don't have a deal with.
Nah, you could say whatever you like on this motherfucker.
Oh
For
yeah.
example, Cookie Shake in Nottingham. Go give them a little drinky poos. They're also a bar at the same time. Fucking amazing place, if I do say so myself.
Coke is not flavoursome. Coke just makes your teeth squeak.
They're both the same, really.
Oh my god,
Coke
this
is a little
lime
better.
this lime bar looks like absolute. It looks like albino shit.
What do you mean?
I'm eating a white chocolate lime bar and it looks like albino shit.
What the fuck is a lion bar?
Lime bar.
Never heard of it. Am I not British enough?
No.
I guess not.
Iron Brew is not my cup of tea, but I respect that opinion. It's better than saying Coke is better.
Unless you're Scottish, then I don't respect your opinion.
Anyway, so what's happened in our weeks, man?
Well, I'll start. I did a lot with my week actually because I got a lot more free time now. A bunch of coursework's done. So, first thing I did in my week was get some brand new glasses. Take a look at these specky boys. Second thing I did with my week, I played a lot of Skyrim. Third thing I did with my week, well, okay, hold on. I decided to delete Skyrim Special Edition and try again with the regular Skyrim, and it runs better. I don't know how it runs better, but I did the correct mod, and, pieced all the right mods together, and now it runs fucking beautiful, even with ENB. So, yeah, somehow that happens. It runs even better than without ENB, with an ENB. Thank you, whoever, Boris something, for making the speed hack.
Boris Johnson?
No, he's got like a long Russian name. He's the guy who made ENB.
Oh, Boris Nagurskalav Lukovic.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, Skyrim. How's that been going for you
Yeah.
then?
My quest to make Skyrim fun continues. Right now I've been working on cosmetic stuff. I think I'm done with that though. Got the big trees. The big trees are very nice.
Don't get into animations. Once you start, will not stop. Then you'll find out you can mix and match like fucking animations. Then you'll like sit there for hours combining animations, and then one day they'll fucking T-pose on you. So you have to uninstall them all and then reinstall them and fucking try and get them to work. Then you sit there and go, "Oh, is this magical mage fucking animation similar to the battle mage fucking animations?" And all I wanted to do was fucking just do some fucking. I want to cast spells like this and not like that.
I'm a little early. I can't see what you're doing because of the stream. Okay. Click your fingers rather than just put your hands out. Yeah.
Let me just
Oh, are you putting your camera on?
No, I can't. I'll have to right. Just a second. Professionalism at work. Right. Right. There we go. Screen share. You can have this screen. Here you go, man.
In case. So far, actually, I'll read out my load order a little bit.
Done it again.
So obviously, I have the basics shit that everybody installs, like race menu, USleep, NetImmerse override.
You need to get like a fucking lamp pointing at your face.
Sorry. Hold on, I'll put it here. There we go. I use the white of the screen to lamp up my face. Sky UI,
yeah, my lamp's
Ultimate Star, everybody does those mods. So where I went different is I decided to get so firstly I got every single cosmetic in terms of NPCs mod. So I got bitchin' NPCs, bitchin' wives, bitchin' fucking.
Let me just Google
what's the other
this.
one?
Bitchin'
war maidens, bitchin' wives, and bitchin' NPCs. Then, so what those do is war maidens turns every single female follower in the game into sexy, like actually not look ugly. Bitchin' wives turn every single wifeable character in the game into not ugly. Bitchin' NPCs turns a lot of the prominent female characters into not ugly. Then I got the ordinary women, which turns a lot of other prominent NPCs, but not as prominent.
Can you send me that mod? Are you saying bitchin'? BITCH?
No, it's BIJIN. BIJIN. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. It's a pretty common mod that everybody uses. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. He may have shown up on a adult content. Heaven forbid. Log in.
No, it's not really adult. No, it just gives them nicer hair from I forget what that mod is called, but
the hair one.
You know the one. Yeah, the hair mod. And it changes their faces, and I think it changes their weights as well.
Oh yeah. Let me just bring this up on the old streams. Oh shit.
Shit.
That should be locked. Oh.
Certain characters such as Lydia, Irileth, can't think of who. Prominent female characters in the game.
Yeah.
Been given a facelift, a hairdo, some makeover, and so then I did the ordinary women, which is basically the same thing, but it's for the more normal NPCs in the game.
I think I may have come across this mod before, actually.
Yeah, everybody uses it.
I kind of forgot about it, but it was in a episode of MXR's Skyrim Mods Weekly.
Yeah. No doubt. The Ordinary Women was in there as well. I've already explained twice what it does.
It does Ordinary Women, yeah.
Yeah. And then Men of Winter, which is the same thing as Ordinary Women, and the Bidgen series is just for men this time. And then I did RS Children Overhaul, which is the same thing as all three of those mods, but for children. So now everybody looks beautiful. All the prominent characters, yeah.
Okay, and then see, I would get a mod like that, but then you'll come across like fucking one woman that it doesn't affect, and it's just like, okay then. Or
oh no!
Oh, right. So I use CBBB body mod,
yep.
And it kind of pissed me off how like everyone looks like this what's on the screen right now, and then like you come across standard men and they just look like dog shit.
Yeah.
So
that's what Men of Winter hopes to fix. Yeah.
Oh, there's right, see, I couldn't find one. Every time I tried to find like better like looking men sort of mods.
It's more texture kind of stuff, isn't it?
No, it's more Schlongs of Skyrim kind of shit.
I installed that as well with my previous install as well. It was pretty funny, but it broke a bunch of stuff.
I mean, I could add this to our load order.
Well, yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
I mean, a lot of characters will come out looking like something from The Witcher, so.
If you don't want what you just were talking about, having like every woman be changed and being scared of the one or two that aren't, probably just install the Bijan series, except for Bijan NPCs.
Can we just appreciate that this is a monk? a woman of fine divine. I mean,
fine divine, huh?
Fine divine.
So after that, what did I install? I installed.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. I'm probably gonna get fucking censored for this shit.
Yep, probably.
All I wanted to do was show mods. Let's have a look at the War Maidens. Carry
on. So I also installed the Fix Lip Sync mod, because not many people know this, although probably you've noticed subconsciously. Did you know that every single animation for the face is out of sync with what they're saying by like a second?
It's less than a second. Like, trust me, a second is noticeable.
But everything people say in Skyrim is not synced up for some reason. So
oh yeah, I'm getting fucking censored.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yep.
I also got the face-to-face mod. Do you know what that is?
The Oblivion zoom in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. I just wish it tracked their head as they moved back and forth. I think that would have been cooler, but it doesn't. And then I also got the To Your Face mod, which stops people from behind you talking to you for some reason.
Oh yeah. I got that one. Do you know what? I'm gonna go back to our week and just load up my fucking Nexus. I don't even know what mods I have anymore.
Yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I got an XP mod for Skyrim that I haven't tested out yet.
Oh yeah.
And I got some very high resolution war paints as well, which look beautiful. You could actually see the smudge of the paint on their face. It's great. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's great stuff. Obviously, I got the HDT physics as well for the hair, but
no, I don't even start with the HDT. I don't even know how to install it. It just goes to fucking shit every time I do it.
Oh no, it's pretty easy. I'll show you sometime.
Like,
it's not very special. You just install it using the Nexus Mod Manager or Vortex actually nowadays.
I tried it once, and actually I only stick to Nexus because I tried the other one, just didn't work out for me.
Okay, well, you should probably switch to Vortex now because Nexus Mod Manager is depreciated. It's old software. It doesn't work anymore. So a lot of mods that you'll try to install now will just break in installation. So you have to use it now because everybody switched over. Otherwise, you'd have to install old versions of the mod.
I mean, I've got like so many fucking mods on here. I have 139 total mods. Yep.
You know, recently I just found out that there's a limit to how many mods you can install in Skyrim. Otherwise, shit starts breaking. No, it's 255 is the limit.
Oh, is that for just standard Skyrim, or because I believe they honor that's NPC cap?
In any case, that's not a true limit. It's you can install as many mods as you like. It's 255 ESPs. So if it's like texture mods or SKSE scripts,
you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I mean, what I've got is shit like Finis. A lot of Dwemer shit. I love Dwemer shit.
Yeah.
Immersive armors, improved helmets so you can actually see their eyes.
Oh yeah, I need to get that.
Sounds of Skyrim complete. Swearing
Mhm.
mud crabs because I find that shit hilarious.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get the fucking mud crabs with the monocles and hats because they never ported over.
Oh, you're on special edition now.
I am.
I
Um,
am.
a lot of I got Bruma beyond Skyrim Bruma.
Mhm.
Patchy hair, beards 4K resolution, better male presets, Catalina's big beautiful body enhancers.
Mhm.
Fangs and eyes for vampires. I think I only have the fangs.
Mhm.
Algarth additional vanilla hairs. Unofficial Skyrim patch. What's that? Oh, apparently he got a tower mod. Dwemer of Skyrim for Markov specifically because that's Dwemer based, isn't it?
What does it do? Does it just add more Dwemer shit everywhere?
Yeah, it's just like obviously that place was built on top of a Dwemer mine, so you'd expect there to be some pipes and shit about.
Yeah, but there
Yeah,
isn't. Yeah.
so I kept it lore friendly. I only went for the one that was actually,
Dwemer based. Yeah.
yeah.
The
Ooh.
only Dwemer city. Yeah.
Attack commitment, no turning during attack, dual wield blocking, fists of pain,
Yeah.
unarmed combat leveling. I had a lock-on mod, but it fucking fails every time I use it. Like, cool concept, it just doesn't work for me.
True.
TK dodge, can't go wrong with that one. Love it.
Can't go wrong with that mod, no.
The
Except last time I tried to use it in special edition, it broke,
oh
and
yeah.
you didn't move when you dodged.
Oh yeah.
You still had the iframes, you just wouldn't move. So it's weird.
Was it craftable blood potions, craftable lockpicks, bone? Oh, creatures, right. So if you get anything by a guy called Marl, he does amazing creatures. Like honestly, really good shit.
Mm.
Small problem.
What?
They're all overpowered. So yep. I got some like fairy things. They will fucking KO you. Got some troll things. They will KO you. Woodland
Are they not
witches.
added to the leveled lists then?
No.
They just come.
Yep.
Hello, man.
There's one called, oh yeah, Gravelord. Basically, it's a NATO-looking motherfucker. He kicks your ass. What was it? Rotten Maidens. Oh yeah, those bitches. The fucking witches. Slenderman. He's the only one that doesn't attack you.
He just stands.
He just walks about. He's just a really tall creature, faceless creature, just walks about, and ghosts of children follow him.
That's spooky, but not really all that necessary, is it?
I like it. It's quite cool. I want to diversify my world a bit more. Dwarven Colossus, beautiful, can't go wrong. I love that one.
Not
Oh,
at all.
then there's a Halloween one called Nemesis.
Is it Resident Evil Nemesis?
It's Resident Evil Nemesis, but it's like made to look Skyrim-esque. It's like it's got the iconic face, like that you expect, but the rest of it is like it's in iron armor. It's using iron weaponry. The only thing that's like kind of hard to believe is a cannon on his wrist.
Oh, it's Dwemer technology.
Damn fucking straight it is. Now it's lore friendly, but he will chase you down. He will just show up at random points because he follows you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the real one.
Good luck.
Have you seen all the memes to do with I mean, people calling him Mr. X now.
That's because he's not the Nemesis. He's different.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's what is it? Part of the Nemesis program. Mr. X is a part of that. Then the Nemesis is just called the Nemesis because yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them now.
Yeah, Mr. X isn't a part of because he didn't show up in Resident Evil 2. He showed up in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
I see.
Yeah. What's it? What's this mod? Oh yeah, the camera fix mod. What's this? The best camera mod in regards to... Okay, what does it do? I forgot.
I want to get all the Dark Souls inspired mods. You know, the one where the camera changes and
Yeah.
you can lock on to people. That'd be nice.
I'm just gonna uninstall a bunch of mods that I just don't. Signature equipment. Yeah. This is very interesting. Yeah. What else have we done this week? As I'm getting very sidetracked.
EU4. I played
EU4.
as Spain. I did pretty good. I almost spawned Spain, but I got bored and then decided to play Majahapit. And then I did a war and I did very good. And then I got bored. And I for some reason I can't play more than 100 years in EU4 nowadays. I just want to keep playing new nations all the time. But I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe. I did do a lot of colonizing before.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just can't be asked.
Okay.
Sometimes I just can't be asked to get to that point. Just want to fight people. And what else have I played? I'm looking on Steam right now. Hearts of Iron 4. I played some with you. And then my GPU was fucking up. Because it's fucked. But it's not fucked anymore. I fixed it. Which leads me to my final topic. I've been playing around with my GPU settings and trying to get some sweet extra frames.
Ah, yes.
Using a little something called MSI Afterburner, a little something called overclocking.
You fucking overclocked it too much, didn't you?
Oh, that's all part of the process, but I didn't do it too much. I didn't check a box. That was the problem. There was a box I needed to check for AMD cards.
Single fucking box.
It was going all fucked. So now I pumped it up even further than I had it before, and it's still working absolutely fine. Although apparently the way to test if it's fine is you leave it on a what's it called? It's software that just tests your frame rate. It's just
benchmark.
Yeah, you test it on a benchmark for an hour, and if there's no artifacts or glitches, then
Fuzzy Donut of Death.
Fuzzy Donut of Death. What's that?
It's I can't remember what it's called, but Linus Tech Tips uses it a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm using the same thing, except it's not a donut anymore. The newest version is just a screen. So I don't know how that works, but it's just a picture now.
Yeah, I've gone on to Nexus and it's yeah, Nexus Mod Manager's not on there anymore.
Nope, it's all Vortex now. Gotta use it. It's fine. It works exactly the same. You don't. In fact, it even does some more stuff for you, like that thing that box that you had to check for textures. It does that for you now. And you don't need to install loot. It's got a ESP organizer.
Oh yeah, and you can clean it and all that.
Yep. So it's nice like that. It's also got a save game organizer as well. And you can transfer save games into it.
I'll have to download that.
Yeah, no, definitely do if you want to get back into modding.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You have to really get back into it every time you fucking get into this shit.
Yeah, but
I hope
it's a fun process, at least for me.
I fucking hope all my mods transfer over.
It won't.
Fuck.
Okay, your mods will, but do you mean your management of mods?
No, I just want them to come over. I'll install them. I just can't be asked to go through multiple web pages trying to get them to. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mean if you launched Skyrim through Vortex right now?
No. I just want them to, like, show up. Like, they don't have to be installed. I just want them to show up, so I don't have to go into like their individual Nexus page, click add to. Fuck me. That's bare effort, innit?
I mean, you have too many mods, you know. Might as well audit and just use what you like. Have a faster running Skyrim.
I mean, can't be asked. I am actually currently.
Yeah, and that was my week. That was me.
I'm currently deleting a load of mods actually. But yeah.
Save up some memory space.
Yeah.
It'd be good for you.
Ooh, LOD textures redone. I would do that, but my frame rates will die.
I started using a brand new, well, not brand new, but I've started using. Have you ever used Fitness Blender before? Or Texture Blender?
I'm gonna be using that soon, actually. Yeah, in Digimedia. Carry on.
Yeah, no, it's great for turning little bits of textures and stuff that you like. Like, for example, I got the normal map, the default normal map that CBPE gives you. Put
Yeah.
some abs on it and some veins because I like that shit.
You like big veiny men? Georgia.
Sugoi, doesn't it?
Just that Sugoi, doesn't it?
And that's me. That's my week. What'd you get up to?
What did I do? Right, I wrote it down because I forget this shit. Right, so I've been playing Hearts of Iron. I've been using the 5x mod because, quite frankly, I don't have enough time to play a full game of Hearts of Iron. I assumed it would speed the AI up, but instead I just become
well, you
quite
just save the
technically
game and
overpowered.
pick it up again.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you?
Well.
Or do you start a new game every time?
Yeah. I usually forget my campaigns.
Yeah.
It's not like I want to. It's just kind of what happens. Another one, Apex Legends. Fuck me, that game's good.
Yeah.
But oh yeah. Also
I'll start downloading it after this.
I want to say one thing right now. It's got a small problem with streaming, so I want to stream, but I can't. Basically, some optimization thing, like it takes most of your, like it prioritizes the memory, like straight up. Whereas like most games are just like, yeah, we're gonna use a bit. No, it prioritizes it.
Yeah.
Which means it's less for anything else.
I mean, you could take the whole video card pill. You know, just you can start streaming out of what your GPU outputs rather than saving it to the hard drive out of. Do you know what I mean? Like you can take a HDMI cable, plug it into the thing, and then plug that into your monitor so that you can still see.
Need capture card.
That's the one.
I don't have a capture
card pill.
I don't have a capture card.
It'll help you.
I do want a capture card actually, but that's so I can get like old retro consoles coming in.
It works the same though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I've got no problem with a single GPU, single stream PC setup. It's just this game's a bit unoptimized. There's going to be some patches coming out soon, and it's not impossible. It's just difficult. Yeah. So I just need to get a better graphics card.
Yeah.
But what else have I been playing? Ooh, Doom. Been playing Doom again. Mainly Brutal Doom, which I will talk about in more depth later. And yeah, that's about it really. Doom, Apex, and Oi. Bit of sicko mode. Can't go wrong with a bit of sicko mode. So, you don't have a topic per se, so would you like to talk shit for about 5-10 minutes?
Hell fucking yes. So, talking shit. Let's talk a little bit of shit. Step inside my little shit, and then I can shit. So, Imperator Rome, yeah?
Poetry right there.
Number one thing I'm excited for in Imperator Rome, because this is now the Imperator Rome cast, is all the fucking new soldier types that they've got. They've got so many. Like you could have camels, horseback archers, all sorts of shit. Because in EU4 you only have 3 different types of soldiers. You just have infantry, which later turn into guns. You have cavalry, and then you have cannons. You don't even have cannons in the early game. So it was
Bitches love
boring.
cannons.
I know, right? But you can get archers, cavalry, infantry, light infantry, light cavalry, and elephants, and horseback archers, and chariots, and camels, and they're sick. So, yeah, I'm super excited for that. The way they're doing their systems is they got a pop system. So you have different populations from around the world. If you're a more multicultural kind of society, you'll get benefits but also downsides. And the same goes if you're more homogenous. And they've got all sorts of different civilization style special what would it be called? Resources. Yeah. So one city might be great at producing wood, while another might be good at producing hemp, and another one would be good at producing. Is that dates? Yeah, they're dates. So all sorts of different things: wine, gold, all sorts of stuff. Likely inflation will be a thing in this game as well. I have said this before, but Imperator Rome will be taking a kind of half point between Crusader Kings, where you play as an individual person, and EU4, where you're playing as basically the country. You're playing as a kind of halfway point kind of there. And what can happen is that rebellions are now a lot more smart. So a rebellion in Imperator Rome will start from, let's say, you have a general. And that general's a really good general, but he personally doesn't like you. But you need him to win this war. So in order to get that general on your side, you allow him to manage a bunch of lands. Now he's getting very rich. So now that general will then raise up arms against you and use the soldiers in the lands that you're letting him preside over to fight you now. So now it's your lands versus his lands, and you stepped into it. It was you. So that's the kind of stuff that you can get into.
Okay.
The map has changed. Every single modern Paradox game set on Earth has had provinces be the same, but they've changed up how provinces are divided. They're now divided by city, and then a collection of cities makes a province now, which is a bit more fitting for the setting. And yeah, no, it's great. I'm gonna play my first game as England though. I'll just want to unite the UK like thousands of years before it's time. There you go.
Go for it.
Boudica Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Boudica's the period. Yeah, Boudica is the period.
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Not my cup of tea, that era. Shall we move on?
Yep.
I would say games we're excited for, but I think we've kind of covered Imperator Rome already.
Yeah, true. Did I tell you I pre-ordered it?
I think you mentioned it on the off, maybe.
Yeah, maybe twice.
Couple of times.
20 times, yeah, 100 times.
42 times at least.
Yeah, a billion times. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Right, moving on to the news then.
Apex Legends.
Apex Legends.
You like some Apex Legends. Data miners, yeah.
I'll get you next Apex time, Legends. He-Man. Very well. we saying something.
1v1 me on Apex Legends, He-Man.
You can't do that. It's a three-team game.
Well, not for much longer. Data miners for Apex Legends have found some good. That's a good transition, isn't it?
It fucking is.
Have found some good shit that might even make me play the game. So, for starters, new modes that are not battle royale based have been found. Those two modes have been survival mode and team deathmatch. The survival mode will feature an NPC crowd that reacts to people by cheering them on, depending on what happens in the game. They'll also boo as well, also depending on what happens in the game. We don't know how, though. We just know that there's the audio clips, and that's related to survival mode. They'll also, you remember the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and you remember the arena?
No,
No.
of course I remember it.
And you remember the announcer who was really awesome at the
Uh,
arena?
no, actually, that I genuinely don't remember. Carry on though.
Oh, okay. Well, it's basically that kind of thing as well. There'll be an announcer giving commentary while you play the.
Andy? Blue screened, hasn't he? Yep, he's blue screened. Rest in peace, Andy-san. Wait, so let me just turn his screen off then.
That's fucked, isn't it?
You fucking blue screened, haven't you?
Yep.
What was he saying about not wanting to blue screen?
It was really good for a while.
Yep.
I don't know.
Here we go. We'll go with the default blue screen image of you.
Oh, perfect. I'll continue then. So this is all off the top of my head now since I don't have the script.
Yeah.
Right. So Imperator. No. What was I talking about before then?
You was talking about the Oblivion announcer.
Yeah. So that kind of commentary, automated commentary, is going to be in the survival mode or the team deathmatch mode, which is also coming. What else? Tanks. There's tanks in the game. Nobody knows how they'll fit into the game, or if they just made it and then forgot about it. But
It's there.
there are tank files in the game. Other things about Apex Legends that people found out. It's in the same universe as Titanfall. Did you know that?
Yeah, that was like one of the advertising points.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a lot of people
Huh.
were giving it shit like, huh, a battle royale game set in the Titanfall universe without the thing that made Titanfall cool, the Titans. And then
Well, I
everyone
hope they
just kind
put
of
a Titan in the game.
then they inevitably shut the fuck up when they found out the game was fucking brilliant.
But did you know that there's creatures and stuff from Titanfall that's in the game that you can find?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Fuck me then. I'm trying to think of the next news story that's not complicated because one of the news stories is extremely complicated. It's to do with unions and shit.
Right, so we've got Fortnite dance suit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You want me to take this one?
It turns out... Yeah, sure.
Basically,
I mean, we know the basic shit, but yeah, go on.
who is it? Just a second, I need the name of this.
Mr. Carlton Banks.
Right.
But that's not his real name.
Alfonso Ribeiro, or
Yeah.
something like that. You know, the guy who does the I'm gonna get sued for doing this on the stream. That one.
Yeah.
Well, he has taken Epic to court because they are, well, because of the Carlton dance being in Fortnite. Fair enough. Has he got a case? Has he got a case? Well, basically, this is bringing up some areas that haven't been really seen. Areas that haven't really dealt with copyright. I mean, you say government laws are behind on the times with internet and gaming. Well, there are no laws for copyrighting dancing. Really. There is, I
So
think...
how does he establish that it's his intellectual property then?
See. He doesn't have to define it as his intellectual property. He just has to show that it's copyrighted, whether or not by the TV company or by... But basically, what defines a copyrighted dance is it has to be done to a specific song.
Uh-huh.
It has to be done on a show or performance, something, involving that. So, Dancing in the Rain has that iconic bit where he's spinning around on the light pole. That would be, I suppose, copyrighted. It has to be done to a sequence of music. Well, basically, his falls under most of them categories because it's usually done to that one specific song.
But it's not. It's okay. Yeah, go on.
Well, his falls under that category. That's why his is going through. A bunch of other people who've jumped on the bandwagon is the backpack kid who did the fucking floss. Because that is in the public domain. Yes, he may be the one to have popularized it, but it was done before him. And not in a corporate setting, such as a play, a performance, or a TV show, such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So most of these other people that have jumped on the bandwagon aren't going to get shit. They'll be dismissed rather quickly after 1 or 2 sittings. Whereas Alfonso's case is a lot more interesting because he may actually have an argument. And that's that, really.
Right. Well,
I forgot most of it, so I didn't gloss over it.
I'm trying to bring up the script again. I'm almost there. But Mr. Alfonso is not having a good time in court, apparently. That's what I got from the old chestnut, but I'm gonna talk very slowly so that it loads.
Just to give you an update as to what's happening.
Yep.
Just for the chat here right now. And anyone listening, Andy has blue screened again, and he is currently loading up
my new script.
Yes, his script, to which he can cover what is going on.
So, how's your day been, Connor?
How's my day been? It's been glorious, Andy. How's the script going?
How's the script?
Yeah.
It's, it's going good. It's going. Aha. Scroll down, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we need to update you that his phone's a potato.
Oh. This wasn't even the fucking news story thing. I got rid of it, remember?
You Burke.
Hey, you like Crackdown 3?
There we go.
That's a news story.
That is a news story.
Crackdown 3, if you're playing it single player, what would you expect to play it at? In terms of frame rate?
I expect to play it as a crisp 60 FPS at minimum.
Okay. What about playing with your friends on multiplayer mode?
I don't have friends, so I assume 60 FPS still.
Wrong! So Crackdown 3 is out now, and players have already started tearing across the city, yeah? But, just shooting up some gangsters and shit. But the co-op campaign is locked at 30 frames per second, even when both players are on PC. So people are confused, and people don't understand it. Especially since with other cross-play games, such as Forza Horizon 4 and Sea of Thieves, they have uncapped frame rates, so what the fuck's going on? Microsoft had previously claimed that the frame rate wouldn't be locked in multiplayer, and that it had made an extra effort to ensure that the PC version felt like a full-featured PC game.
Yeah.
Wrecking Crew and the 5v5 competitive multiplayer mode is not capped in frame rate, so it's just the co-op mode.
Oh, interesting.
It's weird. So nobody knows what the fuck's up. Yeah, could be a dev build thing.
The only crackdown I can find... Sorry, just want to cover this. The only crackdown I can find is a crack space down on the Mega Drive Classics. Not crackdown. And it's like 79p.
Big thinky.
I just wanted to bring that out there. Fuck me, it looks like the original Metal Gear games, not Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear.
Huh.
Big thinky.
Origins, huh?
Yeah. Probably copied it. That everyone was copying other people's source code back then. It was like the Wild West of source code.
Yeah. Yeah, it was espionage everywhere, stealing everybody's codes.
You should have seen what they did with fucking Doom's codes.
What did they do? They made the fucking the thingy, the Jonah's Ark thing.
Jonas? You mean Noah?
Yeah, whoopsie doodle. I got my Christian mythology mixed up.
Oof. Yeah, no, to be fair though, they did buy the rights to that source code. I assumed they thought they would have done a bit more than, changed a few textures on Wolfenstein 3D to look like fucking goats, but...
Whatever.
Whatever.
It's not like it hurt the IP.
Yeah, that is true. So yeah, next...
In terms of Crackdown 3 though, how weird is that though? There's no reason for it. Maybe it's just a bug. So, AFL-CIO, or the American Federation of Labor and Congress for Industrial Organizations, has decided that they're going to expand. And, okay, well, a little bit of background first. So, the AFL-CIO is the largest federation of unions in North America. And what they did was they've taken inspiration from the UK. See, in the UK, we have an entity called Game Workers Unite UK. And they were the first union.
Even that sounds like a fucking video game. Game Workers Unite!
They're the first ever union for the video game industry.
Oh, yeah.
So now the AFL, for sure, I'm just going to call them the AFL, has decided to send an open letter to Kotaku urging people who work in the games dev industry to, quote, demand a stake in your industry and demand a stake in your industry and a say in your economic future. They went on to go say, my question is this, what have you gotten in return? While you're putting in crunch time, your bosses are ringing in the opening bell on Wall Street. While you're creating some of the most groundbreaking products of our time, I don't know what's up with me. They're pocketing billions. Good job. I talk, while you're fighting through exhaustion and putting your soul into a game, Bobby Kotick and Andrew Wilson are toasting off their successes. The AFL was formed in 1955 and currently represents 13 million members in unions. So these are people like actors, railroad signalmen, gay and lesbian labor activists. I don't know what the UAW is. Steel workers, people in the NFL, police officers, all sorts of different unions. So they're definitely an established unit. So there you go. Most likely, because, okay, people in the games industry have actually been ground to death. It's kind of really terrible. And a lot of software engineers are even, myself included, by the way, are even saying, working on video games is my dream, but I don't want to die on the job. So I'm just going to be a regular software engineer, It's not what I want to do as a career nowadays. Mainly because of crunch time, people are putting in more hours than there are in the week just trying to get these games done, especially when studies have shown that crunch time doesn't actually even work. And what do we show for it? Just tons and tons of bugs in video games, I wouldn't be surprised if that kind of thing happened in Fallout 76 and that's the way why it is today, What was that story before? Like 70-hour work weeks or something like that.
I think you're thinking of Rockstar.
Rockstar, yeah. And they said that proudly. And people were just like, what the fuck?
It's like, why are you so mad?
So As much of a right winger as I am, I'm actually in support of unions, especially in this case. So bring it on. I think this is a good thing.
There's nothing wrong with a union, you know.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that the people doing the work are getting paid for the work properly and they're not being mistreated. So.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Any more?
Yeah, there's one tiny story.
Yeah.
So EA has addressed. We had on this podcast before a news story where Anthem was having connection problems. Basically, the whole servers, and that's not just the Anthem servers, all of the EA servers were going down because of Anthem. And the reason they were doing that, I don't know if I actually had the reason last time, but I remember it off the top of my head. Basically, there was a bug in Anthem's code, netcode, where if you tried to log into the game, and you got the username and password wrong, it will pull the server to try and connect to it again and send the username and password again.
Oh.
Every single tick.
And that would cause a lot of
problems. As an infinite loop. So basically, they DDoS themselves by accident.
Fucking hell. Gotta get those crunch times in, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just more amusing than anything. Unless there's more.
Well, the more is that recently EA made a tweet saying, we've cleared up the connectivity issues with the Anthem game, #Anthem game. Sorry for the bumpy landing into Fort Tarsis earlier today. Thanks for sticking with us, freelancers. So, hopefully it's fixed.
It was a clear lapse of my judgment. Should we move on to the next topic? Is that everything?
That's everything.
That's everything. Right.
Should I come back on Discord? I'll come back on Discord.
Yeah, man. I'll twiddle my thumbs for a little bit. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
Twiddle, twiddle.
Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
I'm gonna have to get ready for you to jump in so I can actually enable your camera again. There we go.
No, probably I'm just gonna stay on my regular microphone.
Okay, you keep it on your phone?
Yeah, no, not keeping it on my phone. I mean, no camera.
Okay, right. Well, let's move on to my topic then.
Before you do that, before I get onto Discord, fucking, you see that guy on Twitter that you liked? Fucking the dude with the Tetris. That guy's godlike.
Fucking right. Who decided to sit there and go, do you know what we need? A Battle Royale Tetris game.
Is that what it is?
That's what it was.
Oh, shit.
It's called Tetris 99, and it's a Battle Royale Tetris game.
That's fucking awesome.
Is it?
No, I like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
we
just
need more
dumb.
Battle Royale to dumb stuff.
It's just dumb.
Okay, I'm coming on.
That was just dumb. Like, right, you can't just go, here's an idea. Here's a puzzle game. Now let's stick Battle Royale to it. Here's fucking Animal Crossing. Now let's stick fucking Battle Royale to it.
We need stupid Battle Royale more.
It's just dumb. Just dumb. Right. So, my topic is Brutal Doom. Brutal Doom's version 21 isn't officially out yet, but it's in public beta. Okay. And in the third or fourth release of beta 21, he's basically said this is all the features. The rest is just bug fixing and polishing now.
Okay.
So that's good shit. That's good shit. It's a good start.
Basically, the full release, though.
Effectively, yes. He's just polishing now. Right.
Yeah.
So, let me just load up the old text document. I'm gonna do a little review for it.
Oh, sweet.
Only because I've waited fucking ages for it, and by the time he fucking releases it, I'll probably be bored with it. So.
Give us your thoughts, my dude.
So, let's go over what it adds. So, they've integrated a new gore system. This one is codenamed Bolognese, as opposed to the last one, which was called Ketchup. the video is fucking brilliant. It plays fucking Italian pasta music, and fucking he sits there and goes, "It's got a new sauce spelt bolognese sauce, new source code," which made me giggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Creatures with different blood types have different blood, so
So it's not all just red, it'd be like blue and stuff, or
Yep.
green?
Hell Knights have green blood, Cacodemons have blue blood, zombies have red blood, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We've got texture improvements. It's a texture improvement system, okay? It's a script, not a new map. It's effectively a texture that goes on the regular map, but it's done with a script. I don't fully understand it, but what it does is it takes what is already in the game, like the default Doom 1 and 2 maps, and makes it look very good. You know, you could sit there and look at it and go, it's really nice, but one of the things it really does is the map Hell on Earth, where you're on Earth, but it doesn't look like fucking Earth, it just looks like fucking grey blobs everywhere. This mod genuinely makes it look like Hell on Earth. It looks like a fucking suburbia that's been attacked by creatures from Mars.
Alright.
So, that is a
Have you got any footage of it?
Do I have footage of it? Oh, that is a good idea.
Yeah, you should bring some up while you talk about it.
Brutal Doom. I genuinely went through all of it today. Watched all of his videos. Let's see if I can find the specific one.
Well, how about you keep talking about it and then I'll send some to you.
Oh no, give me a second. I will find it. I will find it. It's almost here. Destroyable cars? No. No. Shit. 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 Meat, no thinky. Brain gone bad. Revamped levels, that'll be the one. Alright, just do that. So this is his devlog. Oh yeah. Fucking need to sort this out as well. Medion.
Oh shit, I see what it is, yeah.
Yep. There it is. Right, sorted. Yeah, so. Where's my script? I was reading off that. Or not script, my bullet points. And whoops. Here we go, so. Then he's also revitalized the sound effects. We've got more punchy and aggressive sound effects. Very, very good. I'm enjoying what he's done here. It's beautiful fucking shit.
Yo, he's got a flashlight in the game, Jesus.
Oh yeah. He's got a flashlight. That's something I was going to cover. But yes, that flashlight comes in handy because no matter how much people say it's a well-lit game or just turn up your brightness. No, actually having a light source in the game is better than brightness any day. Because brightness washes out the colours, and anyone who says just turn up the brightness deserves a kick in the bollocks if he thinks they fucking play games at high fidelity. Honestly, people complain about frame rate and fucking resolution. Nah. My pet peeve is fucking people that will go, just turn up the brightness. No, because it washes out the colours. Yes, I wanted to sit and watch this white-ass sketch of my fucking video game right here.
People have been saying that, though.
Oh yeah, people always say it. It's like, no, I'm not going to turn up the brightness. So, Resident Evil's worst offender, or at least on the demo it was anyway, the new one. I turned it up and it looks all washed out. So my alternative was, I can barely see anything but it looks all washed out. Or I can not see anything. So, yeah.
They got third person, they got fucking clips falling out and reload. It looks real cool.
Third person is a thing that's has been in Doom for a while. You just need a command for it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So we've got improved lights, particle effects, and smoke effects, all added in. So lights acts like lights now, and it is beautiful. They've added glass into windows. I cannot tell you how much that does for the fucking game. Like. That comes with this new script system, but adding glass into the windows is the difference between a map that can somewhat look like a fucking military base to a map that can look like a military base in a retro game.
Huh.
They've got liquid splashing now. You may be thinking, well, why? You know, just throwing some... No. If you shoot a rocket into acid, and that acid was to splash onto an enemy... they will get
Yes, it
damaged by
starts
it.
to burn the
Yes.
enemy, yeah.
Yes, it's brilliant. But that's not, yeah, mechanical tweaks isn't the only thing, you know. Brutal Doom's known for all that, you know, gore shit and fucking all that. You know, it's why people have downloaded it. It defined the brutal mod scene. Also added some weapons. A lot of them are, you know, rare pickups. So if you pick up like the standard shotgun, there's a chance you may get a different type of shotgun.
Right.
For example, you can pick up the auto shotgun based off the AA-12 instead of picking up the standard pump action. Obviously, benefit being less powerful than the not standard shotgun, but shoots faster, sort of stick. But it's generally more powerful than the standard because of the high fire rate. So that's why it's a rare pickup. The re-edition of pistols. Now, this sounds, you know, a bit dumb, but the pistol was only ever available before in the purist mode that doesn't allow you to know, obviously, do your kicks, have your reload, have your grenades, all the stuff that the Brutal Doom mod adds.
Yeah.
Which sucks for me because I prefer the pistol over the machine gun, which he's currently using now in the video. So the re-edition of that very much made me happy. Very much made me happy. They've added an SMG. Obviously, that is the alt to the pistol.
Okay. Is it the laser SMG from the new 2016 game?
No, it's just a standard military-looking SMG. It looks like a... I can't remember the name of it, but it's based off a real SMG. I can't... It's going to bother me now.
Okay.
But I want to say something positive. SMGs has always been a hit or miss thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time, I don't like them. They're flimsy, they're weak, they've got, you know... They're fast and don't do much, you know. You empty the mag and...
In video games.
Yeah.
In video games. Just to
Yeah.
put that out there before, you know...
Yeah.
People from K start getting at you.
Yeah. Well, you empty your mag and all you've done is piss an enemy off, really. You've just tickled his back for him. You know, give him...
Well, a lot of SMGs are machine pistols.
Yeah. This one, it sounds brutal, and it actually does damage. Like, to me, you don't have to up the damage in the statistics. Just get a punchy sound. It's like being attacked by a, you know, I don't know how I described it, a hive of wasps, which is very, very appreciative of me. You know, not actually being killed, because obviously it's an SMG, it can't be that good, but it's, yeah, you get the addition of it actually does sound punchy and it sounds enjoyable. I'm just going to skip forward a little bit, he's just going over some other shit. Let's find another video to do. Let's go with this one. Oh, also, if you haven't been keeping up to date, he has also added the addition of vehicles. Most of them are 2D assets. Like, so, you know, 2D sprites of tanks and cars and bikes and shit. Well, he's currently working on a 3D model version, which is actually quite cool. It's not in the game, but it's there. Also, you can play as a female Let's do Marine now. Just in case that is your stick. What else? They've added a
stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's added an axe.
Is that a physics system?
It's not a full-blown physics. Wow. I think it's basic physics.
I remember some stuff you actually used to move like that back in the Doom I played, like barrels and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's not really physics.
Yeah, I think the mod that actually, sorry, the engine that it runs off does have basic physics. But yeah.
And let me get this straight: is this the actual Doom engine that he's added to, or is this something new?
I think it is a source port. Don't get into the specifics of things, because like you need the GZ source port, which allows a lot more flexibility with map creation, mods, etc, etc, etc. It gets really fucking complicated, and I don't fully understand it all. But I assume that this isn't the, you know, vanilla Doom engine. Obviously, it's a source port which has allowed a lot more.
Oh, obviously not. You know, it's
yeah, because that's
way more advanced than that in terms of lighting and stuff like that. But...
yeah, but it definitely allows a lot of flexibility. So yeah, now you get a melee weapon called an axe, which is just an axe. You can get it from the zombie scientists that he's added into the game, so new enemies. The heavy machine gun, which is based off of a unused asset by id. They were going to have a heavy machine gun instead of the chain gun, but they went, oh, chain gun sounds better, so we went with chain gun. So he's reworked these assets into the game, and now you get a heavy machine gun. It's more powerful but fires slower, and I think it has a smaller clip count or something, or that's the same.
Pick up and throw people, Jesus.
Yep, that's something he's added in now. The heavy machine gun also has an underbarrel sort of rocket, so that it's because it's on a chain belt. It's one clip and one clip only. So
how
when
much
you hit,
do you think he's taken from the 2016 Doom in terms of ideas?
How much do I think he's taken? He's had. I know he gained the flashlight idea from Doom 3. So he's probably gotten some ideas from it. I wouldn't put it past him. So, he's also added in the Unmaker, which is a fleshy sort of gun that fires a laser beam out of a skull. And that was only ever in Doom 64, which is a very devastating fucking weapon if you ever use it. It can eviscerate a whole room. It's just, think of it as a violent laser pointer. That's what it is, it's a violent laser pointer.
Basically.
Yep. In mechanics-wise, he's added, did he just clay pigeon a zombie?
Yeah, he did.
He do that.
Sick as shit.
He do that. He is sicko mode.
So, I forgot. Is this all being made by one guy?
As far as I'm aware, yes, it's all by Sergeant Mark V.
What's his name? Sorry.
Sergeant Mark. Is it?
Oh, he's in the military.
No, it's just his name. His name's Sergeant Mark 4 IV.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah. But yeah, he's added dual-wield mechanics for pistols and SMGs, assault rifles, and even energy blasters. That I misspelled is Energer blasters.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
I'm going to say the N-word. This is Obama.
Get down.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, flashlight, that's been added. Grabbing enemies, been added. You can also kick gibs. You know the little giblets on the floor? You can kick them. Not by pressing a button to kick it. You walk up to it and you kick a head.
Huh.
Yep.
I see the blood system you were talking about before, by the way.
Oh yeah. Like, this is an improved one. God, it's come like leaps and bounds. Yeah. In my general sort of synopsis of this, my breakdown, I love the SMGs. The SMGs are fucking brilliant. Like, it's not my gun of choice, but goddamn, it's enjoyable to use. The shotguns, every shotgun they've added into this game, maybe not so much the AA-12, because obviously it's fully auto and it's not meant to be as powerful, but the double barrel and the standard shotgun, they are brutal and I love using them. He added a secondary feature to the double barrel shotgun so you can fire one barrel at a time. The double barrel is now a lot more viable if you stick to one barrel at a time. It is brilliant. I love it.
Imagine. Yeah.
Grenades, right. I have this thing with grenades. I know not a lot of people will agree with me. This is just my sort of personal opinion, and I have to praise them for it. Grenades they're not a tactical thing for me. Grenades are just I want another way to eviscerate things in front of me.
Yeah.
So, say I'm reloading. I'll just cop a grenade instead. Oh, there's a lot of...
It's a tactical thing. Because that's what they're for. That's what they're for.
I don't like a tactical grenade, so like having like various different types of grenades. I just want to throw a grenade and forget about it. I don't want to equip it and throw it and then decide which grenade to throw. I just want to walk in. I want to pull the pin, throw the grenade, turn around, turn back around, and just see fucking zombie limbs dripping from the ceiling. It's a lot more fun for me, less tactical. You don't have to worry about it. oh, you got to reload, throw a grenade in. Too many people, throw a grenade in. You just get really fucking bored and you want to see things hit the ceiling and back down and hit the ceiling again. Throw a grenade in. Brilliant, I love it. Another vice is the dual wield. This is just, again, another preference. I prefer systems where the left and right is bound to each individual gun. So if I want to use the clip in the right gun, I'll right click. If I want to use the gun in the left clip in the left gun, I'll left click. So far, it's you click one, you fire both, and then the right click.
That's fine enough.
Yeah, this is just a recommendation, not a outright this is bad. I want to see like guns that get rid of the secondary ability in favor of a left-right fire thing. I just find it more enjoyable to use. Another vice is I've noticed when you pick up stuff, the sprite that is shown when you're holding like a imp or a barrel, not so much the zombies. I find the zombie ones okay. I find them too detailed compared to the sprites that you find walking about. I expect a bit more pixels in it, but this just seems too much. Too detailed in my opinion. But other than that, it is a brilliant fucking mod. It is so enjoyable. It's brutal. It's beautiful. There's blood, guts everywhere. Very enjoyable mod. He's really outdone himself, and I've stuck mainly to the stuff he's added in this update. It's a very big fucking update. Before it was just adding, better lighting, testing some features, testing other features. He's done a lot of stuff that I can't recite all the way up to the beginning. I've probably even named stuff that had been in a previous update, but this is just based off his V21 dev updates. So, unless he's improved it and I just missed that video, But definitely a brilliant mod. If you call yourself a Doom modder but don't play this mod at least once, you're missing out on one of the greatest gifts modding has ever given any game.
I don't know about that. Skyrim's had some really good shit.
Doom modder specifically.
Oh, okay.
It's, a lot of people just go, right, I'm not going to get into modding, but I'm just going to get Brutal Doom and I'm going to be done with it.
Yeah.
Don't blame you, because the game's very fast. Like, a lot of people say Doom's a fast game. I'm like, are you thinking of the Brutal Doom mod? Because the standard game without a source port or anything is quite slow, quite janky. I don't call standing still and then holding D key to rotate my camera right to then walk forward again fast.
Yeah.
But this definitely...
No, I thought standard Doom does have mouse controls.
Not
up and down, just left and right.
Well, depends which version you play and if you get all tweaks and set up. It's still not very intuitive.
Okay.
It gets.
Because I know that DOS has mouse support.
I know. I think when I last used it, it just didn't feel right. Like it was just more easy to use A and D because they're already bound to turn left, turn right. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my topic. Should we move on to the games we'd like to see, Andy, my boy?
Yeah, games we'd like to see. Games we'd like to see. I would like to see a video game where you play as a Roman. I'm joking.
Right. So, in this section, just to keep everyone up to date with this, what we do is we start with saying one sort of phrase, so first person shoot is a phrase, but a game where you play as a Nazi is a sentence. We don't allow sentences in this first segment. And we build it up, and then once we've got some momentum going, then we just start strafing in and just throwing ideas at a wall. So the idea is we just spitball ideas with phrases, phrases or words, and go from there. So,
You're starting this time.
Sorry?
You're starting this time.
I'm starting this time. Ooh. Cheeky. Right. Where do we go? So let's put down a base of a genre first.
Yeah.
Real-time strategy.
Rome. I'm joking.
Rome. First
No
person
matter
shooter.
what you
Rome.
would have said, even sci-fi or something, I would have just said Rome.
Oh my god. Cyberpunk Rome.
Yo!
Rome 2077.
Feed the cyber bread to the cyber peasants.
Kick the
The
cyber wild
cyber
dogs to the curb.
Colosseum.
The Neon Colosseum. You can be seen from the
Neon
heavens.
Colosseum!
Fuck it, that's our game already. Thank you for watching. This has been the GGWP podcast. Goodbye.
No, I'm fine with that, actually.
Um,
Shall we build on Cyber Rome?
right, okay, we're doing it. Okay, so we're gonna
My name is Neo Maximus Decimus Aurelius.
Cyberpunk. I said. Then you said Rome.
Rome.
I'm gonna like. We're gonna strip it back. We're gonna get rid of the RTS bit. We're just gonna see where it goes from here.
Okay, it's gotta be an RPG.
RPG. Ooh, we love our RPGs, don't we?
Yeah, but this has gotta be one.
Wait, Andy, my fucking
Yeah.
time, you dick.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, fucking third person. RTS?
Sure,
Sorry. What was it you said? RPG?
Yeah.
Right, my one. Future. No. Oh, no, not future. It's like that weird hybrid of past future thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like,
There's tons of them.
yeah, I think it's like a genre of thing where like you have the future. It's set in the future, but you have things from the past.
Are you talking about, what's it called? Steampunk?
Not quite steampunk.
Diesel punk?
Alternate history.
Oh.
I'll put alt history.
Yeah.
And then just put future past. So we still have gladiators and fucking Roman kilts and shit, but it's in the future.
Elseworld kind of thing.
Future past. What do you say, Andy?
Elseworld is an Elseworld kind of thing.
Elseworld.
I can't think of anything else that would go with this.
I mean, we need a story. We need a protagonist at the moment.
The protagonist can't be anybody other than Julius Caesar.
No, a descendant of Julius Caesar. Because then you can customize them.
Okay.
An
NPC name, just a player name Caesar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Descendant of. How do you spell Julia?
Julius.
How do you spell that?
Julius. Like July.
I've probably spelled Caesar wrong.
Ceasar.
There we go, found it. Julius.
True to Kaiser.
There we go, descendant of Julius Caesar. You know, player.
If you're any type of cool, you'll play as a male character called Octavian.
Oh my god, player name. Oh,
Caesar.
I'm loving this already. Player name. We're definitely riding this, riding the alt trains fucking hard. We should make a fucking game studio by this point.
Nah, it's hard. Lost crunch time.
It'll be our own studio with blackjack and hookers. Right, so, right, where do we go from this? Fucking.
I feel like we'd ruin it if we put anything more.
I don't know. I think we should go with the
only
plot.
other place we could go is like magic. Or
Right.
Like,
Okay,
the villain's Hannibal. It has to be.
I've got a story.
Mhm.
Okay. Villain. Hannibal?
Yeah. And then you meet all sorts of different people from Rome's history, like Scipio Africanus, and like.
See, I'd rather go like parodies and nods because like set in the future.
Yeah.
Right. So I was thinking, It's set in
Okay, hold on.
Right. Yeah.
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 Scipio Africanus was called Scipio Africanus.
Yeah.
Like, because he went to Africa and he beat the Carthaginians, yeah? So what would be the cyberpunk equivalent of Africa? Like Mars or something, right? It has to be like somewhere close enough but far enough away.
I don't know. Like, that's
Scipio Nocturna, because he fought people on the moon. He fought the Moon Confederation.
No. Turna. Nocturna. Fought people on the moon. I fucking love this. Wait, no, what was it? The moon what? The moon...
The Allied Moon Confederation.
The Allied Moon Confederation. Yes! Right, so, like...
This is the Republic of Neo-Rome.
The Republic of... Oh my god. So yeah, right, you said like fucking 5, so I'm getting this in now. Right. The plot line is... Neo-Rome is set in an eternal night because of the... what was it? It's angered the neon gods. Yep, we're going there. It's angered the neon gods because of the Emperor's bloodline has been misguided and tainted.
Yeah.
So now it's you as a descendant of Caesar. You've been tasked by Roman neon gods to fucking take back the throne.
I love this so much.
Right. Okay, I'm typing it down. Right. So.
What's this? Paradox is releasing Imperator Rome Cyberpunk expansion?
Neo.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm re-downloading Stellaris. I'm gonna play as Neo-Rome.
Neo-Roman gods plunge the world. I'm gonna put including the Neo-Rome. No, New Neo-Rome. Fuck yes, I love that. New Neo-Rome. New Neo-Rome.
New Neo-Rome. That's what Neo means, though.
Yeah, but it's meta now.
New Rome.
Darkness, as they are angered.
I already have Stellaris installed. Enjoy my Stellaris stream after this one, then.
Angered by the misdirection of the EMPEOR. I probably spelled that horribly wrong. Emperor bloodline, and as the descendant of Julius Caesar. I love this so much.
So good.
Caesar, you have been instructed by give me a Roman god.
Mars. It's just all the planets.
Give me one that's like, I don't know, one for like plotting and shit. I don't know. That's how they usually work. They usually have gods for specific things.
Plotting.
Jupiter.
I don't think so. Jupiter is like the Zeus equivalent. Mars is the god of war, but I don't know if he's the Athena or the...
Chosen by the neo-gods to retake the throne. Oh, and we need it like... We need to have like fucking Yakuza-style minigames.
Yeah! Dame! Dame wo, dame nano yo.
Oh, there's one mini game that's like a fucking Guitar Hero mini game, but like
Yeah.
every time you hit it, it plays fucking synth noise, like synth sound. So it's doom 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 boom 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 doom 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 doom. And then it comes in with like Muse style vocals because that's how I imagine all synthwave to sound.
Yee. Just a lot of synth, just nothing but synth.
Oh, I'm loving this game, honestly.
I'd play it all day.
Like I imagine the gameplay to just be quite like Assassin's Creed, or at least Assassin's Creed as I knew it, because I haven't played in ages. But it's all like neon based. The camera's a little closer and behind the character instead of over the head.
Yeah.
And you just pull out your sword, which looks like a fucking standard Roman sword, but like you know where the you know like where the thickest part of the sword is. There's like neon lines going down there,
Yeah.
and like you have like the fucking helmet, and there's like neon accents on it all, and then you have like the fucking dress thing that I don't know the name of, and it's got neon accents on, and you just look like a standard Roman officer, but it's got neon accents and shit.
Fucking love it.
Oh my fucking god. Andy,
I'm developing this game.
I think we're denying the world of our fucking talents. Like, I've been in so many groups pitching so many ideas, and it's either dictated by one person or someone turns around and goes, no, we're not having that idea, it don't work. But I'm like, this just works perfectly. We're just fucking synergizing here, man. We're making art.
The god you were asking about before is probably Juno. The protector and the special counselor of the state. That's a planning god, as much as I think about it.
Juno.
Juno.
I want to say Olympia, but that's Greek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a scene where you climb up fucking Mount Olympus and talk to the gods, but that's different, wrong religion, isn't it?
Yeah, but they stole a lot from the Greek gods, so it's all good. Like Jupiter is just Zeus, Mars is just like, I forget.
Do they have an equivalent?
They all have an equivalent.
Like no, like Mount Olympus.
Oh, no, not really. They have the mountain. It's not really a mountain; it's a hill. Where Romulus and Remus supposedly founded Rome, and that's supposed to be a holy site for them. But no, not really.
Oh, I've even got a better one. Right, so like the opposition, whoever's currently in power, the person that you are going to overthrow, they are being guided by another neon god. And like it gets to a point like about 3/4 through the story where this god grows tired of the failures of this other of the guy in your seat. They just start sending fucking hydras and shit after you. Imagine neon hydras, Andy.
I think that's Greek as well, though.
Neon hydras, Andy. Stop fucking pissing on this, Andy.
Wouldn't be like neon wolves and like neon Pompeii and like.
Oh my god. You have to single-handedly stop neon Pompeii. Oh, fuck me. Whew. You know what makes this even better? I can hear fucking Snake Eater in my ear as we talk about this. Oh dear.
Neon Pompeii, huh?
Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna look for like Roman mythological creatures.
I'm trying to look for that as well. I'm not having a good time with it.
Creatures.
I can only think about the woods.
They've got fucking what looks to be a hydra.
Oh, for real? Nice.
Yep. Minotaurs.
They just stole everything from the Greeks.
They fucking did. Why not?
Underworld gods.
So yeah.
Hmm.
The there is it. Another Neon. I'm keeping this up. Neo God. Neo God. The 2/3 through the game. The failures of the current MPR and sends neon creatures after you. So, anything else we can add to this?
Eventually you become emperor. That's all. That's all I could think of.
So, conclusion, you become emperor.
Yep.
No. Conclusion, you are literally a fucking human god.
Yep.
God, and
with the approval of the Senate, obviously.
I am the Senate.
Hey, which emperor said that?
Palpatine.
Oh. I swear an emperor actually said that, though.
Yeah, Palpatine. Yeah, say more.
I know King Louis of France said, "I am the state,"
Well,
which was fucking badass.
Do you know what the sequel will be?
What?
You start taking other fucking countries. You bring up the you bring back the Neon Roman Empire.
You fight the neon goals.
And each fucking country is like stereotypes of their history, so you fight the neon Nazis. Oh, dude, that was probably very loud, but I accidentally pulled out my mic.
Ah, I can only really hear it a lot.
Then you take out the neon British Empire.
Except, how would you have a British Empire and a Roman Empire at the same time?
See, you're growing the growing the Roman Empire by invading people and taking out. It doesn't have to be factually accurate, Andy. I mean,
they overlap. I'm just saying.
I know they overlap. It's just funny. It's just funny this way, though.
Okay.
It's just funnier this way.
In any case, empire doesn't really work in economics anyway.
Yeah. I mean, they eventually fall.
Not just that, there's no need for it anymore. Closed economies just always fail. Communism.
So yeah, anything else you can add to this game?
No.
Nope. I think this is beautiful. I think we need to do the one last thing, though. What are we going to call this?
Neo Yokio. No. Call it.
Roman Darkness.
No.
Shadow of Rome.
There's already a game called that.
Rise of Caesar.
You're not playing this season. Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Rise of Caesar.
Rise of Caesar.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, can't go wrong. Right.
No.
I mean, fuck me, we've done it.
It's a good game.
It's a fucking amazing. You know, I legitimately write these down and save them.
Oh shit. We should go have a recap episode at some point.
Oh yeah. The episode when we form our own games company.
Yeah. the episode where we take down Bethesda for their corrupt practices.
I mean, I still love
into a new empire.
I still love Rims of Fire.
Which one was Rims of Fire again?
Do you want me to go through it?
Just some of it, so I remember.
The aggressively gay male protagonist.
I remember. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. We should have called it Rimming of Fire, but never.
Rimming of Fire. We're trying to get this on the We're trying to get this on the shelves of
Little kids.
No, Germany and fucking Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're both going to be up in arms anyway because you know you can't have an openly gay protagonist.
True. Anyone would be.
Right then. I think we should call quits here because I really need to piss. And no point in calling. No point in ending the stream. Having a break right at the end of the stream.
No, not at all.
So yeah, this has been a fucking good stream, don't you think?
Yeah. I've been Damon Lead. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch, hit me up on Damon Lead 69. That's Demon Lead 69. Yeah, just call me gay and a faggot and stuff, you know.
Those words exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep sending it to me all the time, please. I love it.
Don't forget to @ me all the time.
What do you mean, Mr. Renion? What's your username and password?
So username and password. Well, now my email password is Neon Gods by Julian Neon fucking Caesar.
Oh shit.
All caps. I've been Biggest Reniosos. You can find me on Twitch, Biggest Renion, at Biggest Renion on Twitter, and Biggest Renion on TikTok. Hit or miss. I guess this reference is missed, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty much missed.
Yeah, it's pretty much missed. So yeah, feel free to tweet me and send all your politically incorrect memes that way. I will be sure to like them and share them.
Oh yeah, especially pornography.
You got gay fanfics of JoJo characters? Send them my way.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the GGWP podcast. And
I love you all.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.